Hello everyone, welcome to the Cyber Security Practical Series. In today's session, we will study about vulnerability assessment. Myself, Ismail Popatia, Assistant Professor in School of Engineering and Technology, HSN University. So the software which I'll be using for this particular practical, the host OS in my case is Windows 11, and I'll be using the virtualization software as VMware Workstation Pro, and I have two virtual machines. The attacker machine is Kali, and the target machine is Metasploitable 2. Now this both attacker and the target machine, they can be downloaded. I am sharing the link in the description section of the video. You can download from there. So Metasploitable is a vulnerable machine. So it is made purposely vulnerable for our study purpose. We cannot do this on any healthy machines. Now the objective of this particular session, so by the end of the practical, what we'll learn is verify that the target system is reachable, and identify the open ports, of course, of the target machine, and then detect running services and the versions, and perform basic service enumeration and generate Nmap report. So this will be doing in this particular session. Now the commands which we'll be using, first is the ifconfig command. Now this ifconfig command, it displays the network interface configuration of the target machine. So it will tell us information about the IP address of the machine, the MAC address, and the network settings. Then the second is the ping command. This ping command is to verify whether we are able to reach from the attacker to the target machine. So if ping is successful, it means we are able to connect to the target machine. Then we have nmap-s capital V and the IP address. So this SV is the service version detection. So this command detects the versions of the services which are running on the open ports. So by using this, we can identify the outdated or the vulnerable softwares. Then we have sudo nmap -o. So this nmap command, it used to identify the operating system version. Then we have sudo nmap s capital C. So this is the script scan. So it scans safe default sets of the scripts. So by using this command, we can get some more additional information of the running services, the configurations, and the various potential security issues. Then we have nmap-o capital N. So ON is output normal. So this particular command, it saves the reports, whatever findings we have done, the analysis. So we need to prepare the report. So this is the report part. Now we will perform the practical on virtual machines. So let us start the virtual machine. So in my case, I have this VMware Workstation Pro. I will just turn it on. So as here you can see, I have already installed this Metasploitable 2 and Kali. So I will just turn on these two machines. So this is Kali. I will turn on the virtual machine Kali and also the Metasploitable. I have inserted the link to download these two machines in the description section of the video. So now I enter the username. In my case, it is Ismail, and the password is Kali. So I'll just log in and then turn to Metasploitable 2. So the login of this Metasploitable 2 is MSF admin, MSF, and password is also same, MSF admin. So we get this. So now both the machines are on. This is the we can say Kali is the attacker and the target is this particular machine. Now we will execute the very first command in Kali. I'll first open up a terminal I just click on this terminal emulator. We get one terminal. So the first command is ifconfig to know our own IP address. So when we enter ifconfig, we get this. This is the IP address of the Kali machine, the attacker 192.168.78.130. Now we click on Metasploitable, and here we do the same thing, ifconfig to know the IP address of this particular machine. So as we can see, the IP address is 192.168.78.129. So at this one, in case of Kali, this the first three digits are same, so it means both are in the same network. So by typing this command, we ensure that both the machines are in the same network. So now let us go to the second command. Now, one more thing before going to the next command. In case if Kali and our target machine, the Metasploitable, if they are not in the same network, then we must attach both the machines to the host adapter. So that will put both the machines into the same network. Now let us go to the next command. The next command is ping. So I am in Kali machine. I am typing the ping command to check whether I am able to reach the target. So the IP address of the target, as we have noted down, 192.168.78.129. So this is the IP address of the target machine. So when we click and when we just enter it, so as we can see, we are getting the reply from the target machine. I just put Control C. So this is enough. I know that I am able to reach the that particular machine. So this is the second command. So the next command is now we will explore what things are there which we can explore. Okay, so this is what the vulnerability assessment is. So we are just exploring the possibilities. So now next command is nmap dash s capital V. So this will give us the show us the service versions. Okay, and then the IP address 192.168.78.129, the IP address of the target machine. So it will take some time. So we got the output. It took some time. So this command, it shows us what services are available and the services, the version of the services. So this gives the port number 21 TCP. This port is open. The service is FTP, and this is the version of the FTP. Then, as we can see, the second row, it is port number 22 of again TCP, and the service is SSH, and this is the version of the SSH. Then we have port number 23. It is open telnet. It is Linux telnet D, the version. So as this all are the open ports which are available. So when we are doing the vulnerability assessment, we are finding the weakness which are there in the system. So we see how many services are there which are open, which can be actually explored, and the versions are also given in this case. So in many cases, what happens? The older versions may be more vulnerable. So the attacker gets a chance to sneak into the system through those. So this is the third command actually, nmap sv. Now let's go to the next command. Now we move on to the next command, sudo nmap dash o 192.168.78.129. So it will ask for the password because it is a privileged command. So password is Kali in my case. So it will take some time. So this is the output what we get. So again we get the same thing. So what important thing we is running, we get the discussion about the operating system apart from all the services which are open. So we can see this operating system Linux and the version of the kernel. So this is the thing we get.
from this particular command. Now let us move to the next command. Now the next command is sudo nmap sc and the IP address. So this is actually script scan. It will go give some more details apart from what we have done previously. Let us see. It will take some time. So it took almost 3 to 4 minutes to get this. So this is we get a detailed analysis. So this is the detail about the FTP. The port is open, and then it shows that anonymous login is allowed, and some more detail about the version. Okay. Then this is the SSH port. We know this is open, but here the keys are also displayed, which key it is using for communication. Then telnet is open. Then again is SMTP. So these are the SMTP commands which can be executed. So in short, this command is a very powerful command. It gives a lot of detail about the vulnerability, okay, the weakness of the system. Now let us move to the next command. Now using the next command, we will see how we can generate the report. So nmap, we want to get the report of this command which we had executed. Then output normal on and the name of the file we want to store, and the target is 192.168.7.8.129. So we get the output. Now we can check the output by typing this cat command report.txt. So this is what we get. So this file is available. This is the report. This report can be used as the evidence of the vulnerability assessment. So this is what we have done in case of this particular practical. Now in the next practical, we will see how to do the penetration testing. So do join us. Thanks for watching.